What's up, guys? Breon Ansley here, your two-time Mr. Classic Olympia champion. And what we're gonna do, we're just gonna give you guys an inside look at how I prepare for the Olympia. And I'm very excited to give you guys this live access. It's gonna be fun, it's gonna be a lot of hard work. We're gonna have some fun. It's gonna be ignited and excited. So guys, take a walk with me, take a run with me, and then eventually you're gonna be sprinting with me. So this is 6 ounces of chicken, and then we're going to just have a cup of rice, jasmine rice. Yeah, real sexy. Olympia is the Super Bowl of bodybuilding competitions. So it's the biggest one in the whole wide world. And the federation is the IFBB. It's just everybody from all over the world that has obviously qualified. They are competing in all the little shows all around the world, all the regional shows, all the state shows, all the nationwide shows for this one show pretty much to get to. For our world, the bodybuilding world, it's a dream, you know, to eventually step on stage at this show, the Olympia, let alone, you know, win it. This is gonna be gone in like 1.2 seconds, so don't mind it. I've been so fortunate enough to win it twice. This past year in 2007, the 3rd time in a row this September. It's very exciting. So the hard work and the emotions and all of that, they start now. This is a bodybuilding show, and it's pretty much a muscle show. So what you want to do and what you want to achieve is to have a well-balanced physique from head to toe with as much muscle as you can possibly put on and have it symmetrical all the way around, you know, from shoulders to calves. And then at the same time, you want to be as the lowest body fat that you can possibly get to. All the competitors, from the guys, they probably average around 3-4% body fat on that show.
Week 1 right here?
Yes.
Oh snap.
Week 1 started 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Yes. We're gonna start with day 1. Day 1, which is back, width, and chest. That's a hell of a day, family. And I have a weight to come down to. So it's 180 pounds. What I like about that is that allows me to kind of be accountable and to be, you know, you can't take any shortcuts when you have to make a weight. This was just yesterday I saw him at Gold's Minute. And for me, the weight is really lower, a lot lower than, you know, kind of where I am in the off season. I'm around 207, 8, 9 pounds in the off season. I don't like to get too much heavier than that because I have to come down so far in weight. That's the number one thing that competitors kind of regret sometimes. After they do a show is they say, I could have been leaner, I could have been leaner. The number one thing is that it could have been leaner. So I try to make sure that that's never the case with what I'm saying and how I reflect on things after the show. And you know, being the champ, there's no margin for error. Yep. Okay, that's it for that. Preparing for a show is quite different from what I'm used to because in sports, you know, I've always been used to dieting, but not extreme dieting. You know, I think that's the major difference with this bodybuilding game is everybody trains hard. Come on, fam, we gotta say what's up real quick to Mr. Olympia 2016, the first class of Mr. Olympia. So it's a West Coast thing. Yeah? Same. Yeah, tell him about yourself, brother. I gotta get to training real quick.
That's why he's the champ, because I talk too much.
But I didn't like extreme diet as far as like eating the same things every day. Eating a specific number of calories and proteins, carbs and fats for the day. And then when you get down to the show, closer to the show, like a week or 2 weeks out, then you have to like manipulate your water intake, and manipulate your salt intake and your magnesium, potassium intake, you know, so you don't cramp and so you keep the minerals in there. So that was quite different. You can really get really tired. You could get a little lethargic. You could get groggy, you know, and your energy levels just can be affected. Your mental game and your mental focus has to kind of take over, and you have to really develop a strong mentality for yourself to keep pushing through. Like you could have 7, 6, 5 more weeks left of this stuff and still have to train hard. Even just juggling life too, you know, even just juggling relationships while you're doing this, and just going on errands and all that can be a challenge.
I appreciate you. Much love, man. I appreciate you. Yeah.
We missed that. But then, you know, I learned to love it, and I learned to really embrace it, because I just learned so much about myself, and I learned so much about what I can achieve and what I can persevere through, and what I can see all the way through, you know, as far as challenges. I'm very competitive, so I like to meet challenges, and I like to overcome them, and I'm still overcoming it. I'm still it's a work in progress. I'm still getting better at it.
Shorty doo-wop over here.
So take that from even your 2-time Mr. Olympia champ, you know, that the diet is still tough. It's not a cakewalk for me at all. I guess it just boils down to how bad do you want it? How bad do you want to be the best? How bad do you want to win? And how bad do you want to kind of, you know, find out more about yourself and overcome things and persevere through things.
Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
We are, and you know, we have to know like to the T. We are 14 weeks and 1 day. Well, no, 14 weeks, I'm sorry, in 2 days. So today is, the focus is putting on more size. We have plenty of time. You could, you know, in shows past, and it varies from competitor to competitor, but with me, I can focus on putting on more size for about the first 6 or 7 or 8 weeks, and then the focus would be just really getting super lean the last 4 to 6 weeks or so. So that's kind of the phases of the preparation. I just want to improve every body part, muscularity wise, and be even more drier and leaner on stage at the same time. So that is the main focus. Just a better physique all the way around, and even a drier, even a more conditioned, more gnarly look coming down to the weight. Yeah. So much love, and stay tuned.